Welcome to Philippine-Canadian Empire's Daily News Roundup. These are news making headlines today. Protesters shout at Duterte during Independence Day rites. President Rodrigo Duterte was interrupted by a small group of protesters as he attends his first Independence Day celebration in Kawit, Cavite. On Tuesday morning, while the president was just starting his speech for the 120th Independence Day, he was cut off by protesters who shouted, "Oust Duterte! Duterte traitor!" and June 12 fake freedom. The president was shortly caught off guard but said he understands as it is normal to not agree at all times for all season. Duterte said, quote, "Our constitution guarantees freedom of the press, freedom of assembly and free expression," unquote. As the law enforcement stopped the screaming protesters, he told them to just deal with the latter peacefully and with maximum tolerance. Philippines asks China to straighten its rotten coast guards. Following the surfacing of a video showing Chinese coast guards taking the catch of Filipino fishermen in the Scarborough Shoal, the Philippine government urged China to discipline these rotten guardsmen, Malacanang on Monday said. Despite acknowledging the unforgivable act of Chinese coast guards and asking China to do something about it, presidential spokesperson Harry Roque believed that harassment is such a strong word to call the incident. Quote, "China should discipline its rotten Coast Guard personnel. This is not acceptable, but I would not say it was harassment," unquote, Roque said. He stressed that harassment happened when the country was under the leadership of former President Benigno Aquino III. During that time, Filipino fishermen were reportedly shooed away with water cannon while making a living in the disputed waters. The president's spokesman said that Foreign Affairs Secretary Alan Peter Cayetano and Chinese Ambassador Zhao Jianhua are already in talks to stop the incident from happening again. He clarified that though Chinese coast guards taking the catch of Filipino fishermen may be true, their act should not affect the general relationship of the two countries because what they did is not part of the official policy of Beijing. Beijing guarantees Chinese coast guards taking catch of Filipino fishermen will be disciplined. After Malacanang aired its disappointment over the Chinese coast guards taking the catch of Filipino fishermen in Scarborough Shoal, Chinese ambassador to the Philippines Zhao Jianhua guaranteed that guardsmen involved in the incident will be punished according to China's regulations. On Tuesday, Zhao told reporters in Kawit, Cavite, quote, "If there is any misconduct by the Chinese Coast Guards, those individuals will be punished and the rules will be there," unquote, adding that the incident is being investigated by competent agencies who have their own corresponding regulations. Zhao stressed that Beijing does not allow Chinese Coast Guards to do anything that is harmful to the Filipino fishermen. The Chinese envoy clarified that the friendly arrangement to allow fishermen to fish in the waters around Huangyandao or Scarborough is not going to be changed. Thus, Filipino fishermen can go back and fish there freely. Zhao further said that the incident should not negatively affect the general relationship of Manila and Beijing, and it should be viewed only as an isolated case.